Let me ask you something. When was the last time someone doubted you? Told you that you couldn't make it, that you weren't enough? You see, every single one of us has faced it. And here's the hard truth. If you're doing anything worthwhile in this world, someone's gonna come along and hate it. They'll question you, criticize you, maybe even laugh in your face. But guess what? That's the gift they don't even know they're giving you. You see, those haters, they're fuel. They are the ones who unknowingly push you further, make you tougher, drive you harder. The minute someone tells you, you can't, you've got to turn around and say, watch me. Because when you embrace the criticism, the disbelief, the doubt, you become unstoppable. Today, I'm going to show you why you should thank your haters. Why they're not a roadblock, but a stepping stone. So if you've got someone who's been underestimating you, stick around. This just might be the most important thing you've heard all year. Let me take you back to a moment in my life, a time when I felt the weight of the world on my shoulders. I was young, ambitious, ready to take on Hollywood. But there was one thing standing in my way: doubt. Not just my own doubts, but the doubts of others. I remember walking into a casting audition. I was excited, full of hope. I had practiced my lines, visualized my success, but as soon as I stepped in, I could feel the eyes of the panel on me, sizing me up. The casting director leaned back, arms crossed, and said, "You really think you can pull this off?" Right there, in that moment, I felt the sting. It wasn't just a question, it felt like an attack. But here's the twist: I didn't crumble. No, I used that doubt as fuel. I thought to myself, you have no idea what I'm capable of. I walked out of that audition more determined than ever. It's those moments of challenge that define us. And here's the truth: every successful person has faced criticism. Oprah, for instance, was fired from her first job as a TV reporter because she was told she wasn't fit for television. Yet, she took that rejection, learned from it, and built an empire. So I ask you, what are you going to do with your haters? Are you going to let them break you down? Or will you rise up? Because every time someone underestimates you, it's an opportunity. It's a chance to show the world what you're really made of. And just like I did in that audition room, you can turn that doubt into your motivation. Remember this: it's not about what they think of you. It's about what you think of yourself. That's the real game changer. So let's dive into why you should be thanking your haters, because their disbelief can lead you to your greatest triumphs. All right, let's get to the meat of this. Here are the transformative steps you need to understand about why you should thank your haters. Acknowledge their existence. The first thing you must do is acknowledge that haters are a part of the journey. Every great achievement has its critics. They come with the territory. Instead of pushing them away, let them be a reminder that you're doing something meaningful. If nobody's talking about you, you're probably not pushing boundaries. So embrace their existence and say, "Thank you for noticing me." Take a look at J.K. Rowling. Before she became a household name, she was a single mother living on welfare. She faced countless rejections from publishers who told her her story about a boy wizard would never sell. But she kept going. When she finally got a deal, it changed her life forever. Those rejections, they motivated her to write the best book she could. She embraced the haters, and now look where she is. To use their doubt as fuel, let their doubt drive you. The moment someone says you can't do something, take that as a challenge. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire. It ignites your passion. I can't tell you how many times I've heard, "You'll never make it." And every time, it lit a spark in me. When someone doubts you, it's not a dead end. It's a fork in the road. Choose the path that takes you further, not the one that keeps you small. Remember Michael Jordan? He was cut from his high school basketball team. Can you imagine? The very thing he loved most turned into his biggest challenge. Instead of quitting, he used that doubt to fuel his relentless work ethic. He didn't just want to play basketball. He wanted to prove everyone wrong. And guess what? He became one of the greatest of all time. Learn from criticism now. Here's a little secret: not all criticism is bad. Some of it can be constructive. So instead of getting defensive, ask yourself, is there truth in what they're saying? Analyze their words. There's a lesson in every critique, and it's up to you to extract it. If you can turn their negativity into a lesson, you're already a step ahead. Let's talk about Steve Jobs. He was famously ousted from Apple, the company he founded. Many said he'd never succeed again. But instead of sulking, he took that criticism and learned from it. He went on to create Pixar, revolutionizing animation before returning to Apple and leading it to become one of the most valuable companies in the world. He learned from his haters and came back stronger than ever. Step 4 is about building resilience. Every time you face a hater, you're training yourself to handle adversity. It's like going to the gym for your mind. The more you face criticism, the stronger you become. Soon, you'll realize that their words don't have power over you. You'll develop a thick skin, and eventually, their comments will roll off your back. You'll become unshakable. Oprah. From a tumultuous childhood filled with challenges and skepticism about her potential, she faced criticism every step of the way. But instead of allowing it to hold her back, she developed resilience. Every setback became a setup for a comeback. And today, she stands as a beacon of success, inspiring millions. And finally, focus on your goals. Remember why you started in the first place. When the noise around you gets loud, drown it out with your ambition. Your haters are just background noise to the symphony of your success. Keep your eyes on the prize, and let their doubt be the soundtrack that plays while you chase your dreams. Let's not forget about the struggles of Ellen DeGeneres. She faced backlash for coming out as gay in the 90s, a decision that led to the cancellation of her sitcom. But instead of retreating in the face of hate, she stayed focused on her goal of making people laugh and uplift others. Today, she's a beloved talk show host and a champion for LGBTQ rights. She turned hate into purpose and never lost sight of her mission. These 5 steps aren't just advice, they're a way of life. Every hater is an opportunity for growth, and each piece of doubt can fuel your fire. So thank your haters, because without them, you might not be where you are today. No, we've covered the key points and powerful stories. Let's pause for a moment and reflect on what this really means for you. Are you letting your haters hold you back? Are their voices louder than your dreams? If you're allowing negativity to cloud your vision, ask yourself why. Why do you give them that power? Think about the potential you have. Is it worth sacrificing for the opinions of those who don't even understand your journey? Consider this. What if your next step toward greatness is hidden in the criticism you receive? What if that one hater has the very insight you need to become a better version of yourself? Challenge yourself to turn their words into a tool for growth. Can you shift your mindset to see them as your personal coaches, albeit untrained ones, pushing you to improve? And when you feel that sting of their judgment, how will you respond? Will you crumble, or will you rise? You got a choice. Every challenge presents an opportunity, and every hater brings with them a lesson waiting to be learned. This isn't just talk, it's about taking your life back. Starting now, remember, the only opinion that matters is yours. How much do you value your own dreams? Are you ready to turn the tables? When the haters come for you, will you let their negativity drown you? Or will you use it as a springboard to launch yourself higher? Every time you doubt yourself, remember the stories we talked about. Every successful person has faced haters, yet they chose to rise above. They transformed pain into power, struggle into strength. What's stopping you from doing the same? So I challenge you today, embrace your critics. Thank them for being part of your journey. Turn their negativity into your fuel, because trust me, when you do, you're not just thanking them. You're thanking yourself for having the courage to keep moving forward. Ask yourself, how far can I go if I stop letting opinions of others dictate my path? What if you took that energy, that anger, that frustration, and channeled it into your goals? This is about transforming your narrative. Are you ready? Let's talk about what you can do next. You have the power to take immediate action, to shift your mindset, and to transform your life. Here are a few practical steps to help you get started. Step 1, identify your haters. Start by recognizing who your haters are. Maybe it's a colleague who always undermines your ideas, a friend who doubts your ambitions, or even that voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough. Acknowledge their presence in your life, but don't let them dictate your worth. Write their names down, and then right next to each name what plan to do with that energy. Turn it into motivation. Step 2. Flip the script. Instead of feeling defeated by their criticism, flip the script. Write down the negative comments. Then challenge each one. For example, if someone says, "You'll never succeed," counter it with, "I am destined for greatness." Turn their negativity into a mantra of positivity. Repeat it to yourself daily. This is about reclaiming your narrative. You have the power to redefine what they say about you. Step 3. Take immediate action. Once you've acknowledged the haters and flipped the script, take action. Set a goal, no matter how small, and take one concrete step toward it today. Call that contact you've been putting off. Sign up for that class you've always wanted to take, or simply start writing down your ideas. Momentum is everything. You have to start moving, and even a small step counts. And here's the thing, remember, it's not about immediate success. It's about the journey. Each action you take brings you closer to your goals and further from the noise of those who don't believe in you. You have the potential to turn every hater into a stepping stone. Thank them, rise above, and show the world what you're made of. Let's take this journey together and watch how far you can go when you embrace your truth and silence the noise around you. As we come to the close of this powerful journey, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. Your journey is uniquely yours, filled with ups and downs, victories and setbacks. But remember this, it's in those moments of adversity that you discover who you truly are. You must commit to yourself. You are the architect of your life, and it's time to build with courage, convictions, and an unyielding belief in your potential. Your haters are not obstacles, they are markers of your progress. Every time someone doubts you, it's proof that you're on the right path to something great. Embrace that. Use their doubt as fuel to light your fire. This is not just about resilience, it's about embracing your journey with open arms. You have the power to create a life filled with passion, purpose, and fulfillment. So, as you step out into the world, remember to carry the lessons you've learned today. And let me leave you with this: keep pushing, keep fighting, and don't ever settle for anything less than your best. Every day is a new opportunity to rise, to be better, and to turn your dreams into reality. You've got this. The world is waiting for your greatness, so stand tall, thank your haters, and let your light shine. Now, if this message spoke to you, if you felt that fire, subscribe to this channel. Join our community of dreamers and doers who refuse to let negativity dictate their lives. And share this message with someone who needs to hear it too. Sometimes all it takes is one message to change a life. Together, we can uplift each other and create a powerful wave of positivity. Now go out there and show them who you are.